let's move on to pattern number 2. Now, immediately you might take a look at this and be like, whoa, this is kind of complicated. It's really not as complicated as it looks. Let me play it for you first of all, and then we will break it down. Here we go. Okay, so let's take a look at the right hand. How is the right hand different between this one and the previous one? It's not different at all, right? You see, it's exactly the same. Quarter notes in the right hand, so nothing is changing in the right hand. That's really helpful to take a look when you're trying to do something new. Look at what is different, what's the same, and what's different. So the right hand, exactly the same, just doing those quarter notes. The left hand, now let's take a look at the left hand. First of all, you see that it's octaves, right? And you see that it does that dotted eighth note into a 16th note. But really all that's going on here is an octave on C, an octave on G, an octave on F, octave on C, right? So it's just playing octaves in the left hand. Okay, so the right hand is exactly the same. Left hand is doing octaves of the root of each of the chords. Now let's talk about it rhythmically. You'll see here, now rhythmically, this is a dotted eighth note into a 16th note. Right? Now, if you need help with these types of rhythms, take a look at my Rhythm Essentials course. That would be the place to take a, learn all of this rhythmic stuff. But basically what's happening here is we are now subdividing down into 16th notes, where we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now we can do 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So we're basically subdividing the rhythm down into 16th notes. We have quarter notes, eighth notes, 16th notes. The 16th notes we vocalize saying 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. All right? So this would be 1 E and a. Okay, so this is coming in on the because remember, 4 16th notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a eighth note, right, equals 2 16th notes, and when you put a dot next to it, it adds on one more there, okay? Basically takes half the value, adds it in, okay, so it's 3. So there's your dotted eighth note right here with the 3, and then to the last 16th note. So we have 1 E and a. Now I'm going to make it super simple for you. Forget about the 16th notes in the left hand. Go back to this exercise right here and play octaves in the left hand just in quarter notes. Try doing it with me. Great. Now the only difference here is the left hand is coming in a little bit earlier on the second one. So it's, so you see how I play it together, then left, right. Now, I'm a firm believer that you don't have to fully understand everything that you're playing in order to be a good pianist, right? There's some things that you might not understand the rhythm. Absolutely fine. Right now, get the feel. That's what we want. We want to be able to do this and be able to play it. So let's try playing this together. 1, 2, here, whoops. And then remember, you could do just the right hand or just the left hand by itself if you want. Here we go. last time. Okay, so great driving rock pattern, great to have in your arsenal. All right.